Panthers. Okay, today we're going to be creating a robot using basic geometric shapes. And if you feel like getting really advanced with your drawing, I'm going to show you guys how to turn your shapes into forms, which means a shape that's three-dimensional. For example, you guys can see over here at the top of my robot, this simple rectangle turns into more of a cube, and just by adding a couple extra lines and some shading. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Right now, I want you guys to see you can create a really fabulous robot just simply by using basic shapes. But again, if you want to push it a little further and practice your skills on how to make it 3D, I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so let me walk you through some basics on how to draw these really cute robots. I'm going to turn my camera around and give you guys fairly basic instructions. Okay. So, our robots, I like to draw them, if you want to draw them in pencil because you know you want to change it a little bit, that would be a really great strategy. Alright, so first thing is we're going to just do the body of the robot. And again, simple shapes, guys. So, for my body, I'm going to do just a square or a rectangle. And from here, I'm going to add bottom piece. I'm also going to add the neck. Try to make sure everything connects if you can. And make sure the camera's covering it. I'm going to do the head of the robot. And if you want to make any adjustments, you of course can. You guys don't have to totally copy mine. Alright, maybe one more shape on top. Fabulous. He needs some side pieces here. And I got a semicircle, a long rectangle with a circle on the end. This can look like some antennas. And once again, kiddos, I try to keep it fairly balanced. So whatever I do on one side, I'm going to try to do on the other side. Let's see, our robot needs some eyes. So I'm going to do some really basic shapes for the face. And then maybe I'll give it like a window like this. Needs a mouth. All right, we're looking good so far. I think this robot could use some arms. So from out here, I'm going to have something like this, big U, and then some clamps for hands. It's a little upside down U. And of course, you guys can change it. If you want it to look a little different, by all means, you change it. That's why I'm suggesting to everybody, draw it in pencil, and then if you want to change anything, you can. Alright, let's give them some little legs. I love the idea of having these legs be big rockets. If you want to change yours, you can of course change your idea. You don't have to copy mine. Okay. But again, just building upon different shapes. Okay, my rocket I think is going to be right around here. I'm going to give it a little border at the bottom. And this is where I can have my flames. That's going to look awesome. I'm going to do this up here, like where the knees are, I think, just so it looks more like my robot can bend. And then finally, I think I would like to make sure inside is more creative and you want to do some more repeating lines on the arms and legs if you can. This looks more like the arms are still made out of mechanical pieces, and if you want you can even do little rivets like this. Okay, and then in here it needs something. I need to do something. I'm going to do like a window. Cut it over, a couple circles for buttons. You could put whatever you guys want in there. I don't know. I think the legs need something too. Just like the arms, you want them to look like they're flexible. Okay, this is a pretty good robot, I have to say. If you want to make yours look a little bit more three-dimensional, here's what we can do. We can find some edges where we can add 3D spots. So up here, I'm going to do a diagonal line, and then cut across and bring it down. All right, same thing over here. You can do it on the shoulders. And then kind of bring it down the side of the body too. You could do it on the hands. You could do little clamps like this where you add a little edge. Curl it over. We could do it in the eyes. Maybe we want the eyes to look like almost like a jack-o'-lantern where it's inside. Where else can we add some 3D? Oh, maybe on the panel in the front. So a little diagonal line. And we're going to connect them. This line to this line. Oh, that's looking good. Put a little edge in there if you'd like to. You can do a little bit on here. Very nice. Okay, so now this means when we go to shade anything, we can add a little extra shading. So as I color mine, you guys can make your robot any color you want. I'm going to make mine, what color is this? I don't want a brown robot. I think I want a dark green robot. Why not? So coloring your robots, if you want it to look more three-dimensional, you want to give it a little bit of a shadow. Color the whole thing here pretty green. Then I'm going to push down a little harder. Maybe on the top here and over. Same thing with my clamps. Let me show you how we can do this with that little ledge there. Go pretty dark back here. And a little darker around the edges. All right, kiddos, so I can't wait to see what you guys end up doing. Again, draw it in pencil so you can make changes if you'd like to. You can add other things. You want to adjust it a different way than what I did, please be creative.